starting off our PCT day walking by this highway for a while. Pickles tells me this is the highway where Cheryl Strayed, the author of Wild, got dropped off for her through hike. Hello from the PCT. I am back after a really lovely Nero and Zero in Tehachapi. Tehachapi was great, had everything you could want. I had an outdoor pool at my hotel, which was lovely. We were initially going to try to stay with a trail angel that we met earlier on the trail, but just kind of wanted a little more, like he had said, he takes in like 12 hikers at a time, and we kind of wanted a more chill town experience, so ended up staying at the Sure Stay Hotel by Best Western. It was great. Like I said, had an outdoor pool, free breakfast, so pretty good. Tehachapi has a Walmart, so got in a good Walmart resupply there. I'm definitely feeling it on my back, as always when coming out of town. And of course, just as we got back on the trail from town, straight uphill as it always goes. Oh, it was like a 7-mile, really tough uphill climb. I think it was like 2,600 feet of elevation gain. And just with the, the heavy bags, and we have a long water carry today. I think the first water of the day is 17 miles in, so definitely feeling it. I'm really struggling today. I have exercise-induced asthma. It usually doesn't bother me too much, but there's a lot of pollution in the air today. You can really see it. I wonder if it's because I know there's a fire like 20 trail miles from here that started a couple of days ago. I wonder if the pollution that I'm seeing is smoke from that fire, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's super hazy, like very smoggy. And so I think because of that, kicked up my asthma. So I really struggled on that uphill climb this morning, like really just feeling cruddy, to be honest. But the rest of the day, I know we have like one more 2-mile climb, but other than that, it's a lot of downhill and doesn't look too bad. So been using my inhaler, it's been helping a little bit, but not my favorite day so far. I'm just, it's always hard getting back on the trail after a zero day. I don't love taking a ton of zeros for that reason. I really felt like I needed one though coming into Tehachapi, so no regrets, but just a myriad of things really making the day tough. The asthma more than anything, but also the heavy bag, the heat, the water carry, all of that. So anyway, all right, I'm done complaining. Like I said, really lovely time at Tehachapi, so really nothing to complain about, and hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. Really, really hope some of the smog clears out by tomorrow. That might be wishful thinking if it is from the fire. I know the fire right now is 20% contained, but who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I hope the asthma calms down by tomorrow and I feel better. Fingers crossed. Yaka Central over here. Look at all these. Look at these Joshua tree seed pods. We have a long walk on this dirt road, and people complain about it in Far Out, but I think it's fine. Is it pretty? Pickles is also struggling today, so I'm not alone. Look at all these acorns. Best water around. Ooh, today has been tough and slow going. But just got fueled up with some water and candy and fruit strips. And now I have 4 miles to go to get to camp. So this will be over a 20-mile day coming out of town, which is pretty good. Let's see, I feel like I want to say something else, but I forgot. I don't know. It's like 5:30 already, 4 miles to go. Hopefully it'll be a quick 4 miles. I'm carrying over 4 liters of water, so, but the train looks pretty chill, and I've heard that this little section is pretty chill by someone who has done it before. Andrew, who is Pickle's new beau, he was hiking with someone from his trail family earlier. She got super sick. He ended up hiking forward and then having to hike back to get her, and then hiking with her out. I guess a wind farm worker then drove her out, which was very kind. But anyway, he already did this section and we just saw him, and so he said it was really chill, so I'm gonna choose to believe him and hope that carrying these 4 liters isn't too bad. But tomorrow's pretty darn scarce on water as well. Looks like the next day will be as well, so better get used to it, I guess. Pretty. It's almost 7, and isn't this evening light so beautiful? I love hiking at this time of the day. Oh my gosh, very tough day today. I would say this was probably my toughest day so far on trail, mentally and physically, just because of all those factors I mentioned earlier. Mostly the asthma, but also the heat. And also the long water carry. So sorry, I know I was a little complainy earlier, but I feel like it's important to show the bad times too, because I feel like so often I'm having such a good time that a lot of my content ends up being super positive, which really is reflective of me and who I am. But I do get complaints that I'm maybe not showing the most realistic picture by not showing the bad stuff too. So I'm really making an effort during this hike to make sure those times that I'm not feeling the greatest or having the greatest time, that I share those too. So I hope that you guys don't mind. I just don't want to paint an unrealistic picture of what thru hiking is, and today kind of sucked. It was just really tough, like on my body. It's still super beautiful though, and I mean, I'd still take a day on trail over most anything. So all is well, still having a great time, just a little less of a great time today. P.S. there are some windmills like right over there on that hill, so I'm gonna be lulled to sleep by the sounds of windmills tonight. We'll see if it gives me any weird dreams. Stay tuned. Oh, drat. I have a hole in my gaiter. Gosh darn it. Tried to work on some of my tan lines at the pool the last couple days. I don't think it worked. It is definitely gonna be an early night tonight. I'm at camp. I got here just after 7. I got everything set up. My goal is to be in there by 8, lights out, like 8:15. We'll see if it happens. I love these single serve pieces of coffee cake from Walmart. Oh, 400 calories. I'm gonna have this as my appetizer. Yum. I have a second one for tomorrow. Also, I got a new flavor of liquid IV. This is an electrolyte drink mix. Tropical Punch. Gonna try that tonight. I'll let you know how it is. Okay, so the Liquid IV, the Tropical Punch, not my favorite flavor of theirs that I've had. I have really liked their Rocket Pop, I think it is, with the red, white, and blue. That one was super good. I like the passion fruit. This one, it's okay, but it's a little heavy on, I think it's pineapple maybe? A little heavy on the pineapple. Not my favorite, but it's fine. And lunch for dinner, because I don't want to use a lot of water. I got mini tortillas with tofurkey, red pepper, and avocado. Oh, get off there, fly. Oh! Rude.